है। साथियों, विकसित भारत के लक्ष्य तक पहुंचने के लिए हमें आत्मनिर्भरता के रास्ते पर चलना ही होगा और भारत को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने का बहुत बड़ा दायित्व हमारे एमएसएमईज यानी हमारे लघु, मध्यम और कुटीर उद्योगों पर भी है, जो देश के लोगों की जरूरत का है, जो हम देश में ही बना सकते हैं, वो हमें देश में ही बनाना चाहिए। साथियों, जीएसटी की दरें कम होने से नियम और
BJP MP left blood-soaked for leading relief work in Bengal. BJP blames Trinamool goons for targeting MP and MLA. It's all-out political anarchy in Mamata's Bengal, debating tonight at 8 p.m.
Hello and welcome. You are watching the Trending Show with me, Akanksha Khajuria. And this evening, we bring you top trending stories of the day with the focus on the drama that unfolded at the chess championship when the world number 2 went over the top after beating world champion D. Gukesh. He picked up the king from the chessboard and threw it towards the crowd. We'll show you that video. And then to a surprise move by the French Prime Minister. Less than a day after his cabinet was unveiled, he has resigned. And then to a shocking story from the United States, an Indian origin model owner in Pittsburgh was shot dead at point blank range on a Friday afternoon after stepping outside to check on the disturbance. And lastly, we'll tell you who got the Nobel Prize in medicine. Let's get started. In a shocking turn at the Checkmate Invitational in the United States, American Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura stunned world champion D. Gukesh, leading the USA to 5-0 whitewash over India. But what followed made headlines beyond the chessboard. Moments after sealing the victory, Nakamura, playing with the white pieces, tossed Gukesh king into the crowd. The gesture captured on camera went viral on social media. Many called it an act of arrogance and disrespect, while others dismissed it as an overblown reaction to a show of emotion. On the other side of the board, Gukesh quietly reset the pieces, his composure winning admiration from the fans and the legends alike. Nakamura, playing with white pieces, tossed Gukesh king into the crowd moments after sealing the victory in the USA. The act sparked mixed reaction on social media, with many calling it his celebration unnecessary and disrespectful. The video of Nakamura's act quickly went viral on social media, and on the contrary, Gukesh was seen rearranging the pieces, a move that earned him praises from the global chess community. Watch this full visual. And the incident has drawn sharp reaction online from across the international chess fraternity. Prominent grandmasters and players have called Nakamura's act unsporting and beneath the spirit of the game. The social media reaction that you can see on the screen has been swift and scathing. Fans from India and beyond have slammed Nakamura's gesture, calling it disgraceful and an insult to the game. Several users said that the act reeked of frustration at the India's growing dominance in the global chess. Gukesh, on the other hand, has emerged as a picture of dignity, his calm demeanor and quiet professionalism winning him waves of support from across the community. Hot off the plate and straight to your television screens, here are the top trending stories of the day. Have a look. Before he even completed a month in office as the Prime Minister of France has put down his papers, resigning from the position. His resignation serves to dig President Macron into a deep hole as the opposition called for him to resign after being unable to hold a Prime Minister down since 2022, plunging the government into a chaos. Netflix market value has taken a massive hit, reportedly slipping from about $514 billion on September 27 to $489 billion by October 3rd, a decline of nearly $25 billion. Reportedly, almost $7 billion vanished right after Elon Musk's October 1st post, urging followers to drop their subscription. And questions are being asked of the delivery giant Blinkit after women made a post online after a delivery partner from the service allegedly harassed her while delivering a package. The post showed CCTV footage of the delivery personnel touching the customer inappropriately, causing her to take a step back. As the debate rages on about the personal intention, questions about the safety of women during the era of home deliveries remain supreme. Mountaineer Bianca Alder posted a video where she described the physical toll climbing over 8,000 meters on Mount Everest takes on a person, leaving the body weak and unable to do anything. Let's have a look.
I just got back from Camp 2. I'm at Black's Camp. And I feel horrible. My throat and my lungs. I'm so out of breath, even though yesterday I was at 8,000 meters.
A severe blizzard has left nearly 1,000 hikers stranded on the Tibetan side of the Mount Everest. The intense snowfall and freezing winds have blocked key routes, making the movement impossible right now. Rescue efforts are currently underway with local authorities, military teams and expert mountaineers working urgently to reach those affected before weather conditions worsen further. As several pet parents in Mumbai and around the country seeking a holy blessing for their four-legged friends made way to the Church of Our Lady of Health in Kabul Devi. One amongst being blessed was the late industrialist Ratan Tata's pet dog. Goa was one of the several dogs who stayed at Tata Group's headquarters at Mumbai and was said to be the late industrialist's favorite of all the stray his organization had adopted. And tensions flared at the Mr. Global 2025 finale after a dramatic on-stage confrontation between Mr. India and Mr. England, who's of the Pakistani descent. The incident unfolded live during the grand finale with cameras rolling and millions watching around the world. Sources say that Mr. England, who has previously represented Pakistan at another global pageant, appeared to initiate a verbal spat as Mr. India walked on the stage. What began as a brief exchange soon turned heated, and in fact with the event host and crew stepping in to defuse the situation. The organizers later described the clash as a moment of misunderstanding, but the clips from the event have already gone viral on social media, with fans from both the sides weighing in on social media. Have a look. Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's Malaysia visit has turned into a diplomatic spectacle, and not for the policy reason this time. During a joint press conference with the Malaysian counterpart, Sharif suddenly broke into a famous verse, Khud ko kar buland itna, leaving the room visibly puzzled, including Malaysia's own Prime Minister. Attempting to explain the meaning, Sharif only added to the awkwardness, turning what was meant to be a serious diplomatic engagement into an unplanned mushaira. The visit, which yielded a little in terms of tangible outcome, is now making waves online, with Pakistani social media also calling it yet another case of diplomacy gone wrong.
खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे फतह तेरी रजा कर. Now I'd like to translate.
A damaged stretch of Manali highway has been temporarily supported with the sandbags in what locals are saying a jugaad fix, sparking widespread safety concern. The makeshift repair intended to further erosion and maintain the traffic flow has raised question about the quality and the urgency of the infra-maintenance in the region. Commuters and residents fear that the sandbags offer only short-term stability, warning that a single bout of heavy rain or landslide could compromise this fragile section. And as the world gears up for the Nobel Prize ceremonies, the Nobel Prize for Medicine was announced, with the honor going to the research trio for their research on the peripheral immune tolerance, which prevents the immune system from going haywire and attacking itself. The researchers identified the regulatory T cells, the security guard of the immune system, breaking ground for the whole new field of research. Shimon Sakaguchi, a professor at Okasa University, was first to make a key discovery in the field dating back to 1995. Mary E. Brunkow, a senior program manager at the Institute of System Biology, and Fred Ramsdell, a scientific advisor, made the next big breakthrough in 2001. Sakaguchi linked all the research together 2 years later, felicitating the creation of the piece that won them the most prized honor in the medical research, the Nobel Prize. The tale of the Nobel started back in 1980s when Shimon Sakaguchi isolated T cells in genetically mutated mice, injecting them into mice with autoimmune disease in an attempt to see whether they remain protected from the disease. In 1995, Sakaguchi, through his research on mice, presented to the world an entirely new class of T cells. Now, in 2001, Brunkow and Ramsdell presented the research which showed that the human disease IPEX, caused by mutation of FOXP3 gene, was the human variation of the mutation that caused scurvy in mice. In 2003, Sakaguchi proved that the human gene FOXP3, which mutated, causes IPEX, controls the development of the regulatory T cells, linking his research to that of Brunkow and Ramsdell, creating a research trio that would win the Nobel Prize years later. And this is all we could pack for you in Trending. We'll be back tomorrow with much more interesting story. Till then, keep watching Republic TV. Coming up next is the debate with Arnab Goswami. Good night.
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime. Raho befikar.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद ये ही तो है इसकी खास बात।
वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है?
अरे मेरी राजा।
Bliss. Sometimes it dances on your skin like first rain. Weaves the magic of warmth into a cold day. Experience bliss in all its forms with Hindware. Hindware, designed for bliss.
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
पहाड़ों में एक हाइकिंग शिप भी बन सकती है।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद ये ही तो है इसकी खास बात।
वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है?
अरे मेरी राजा।
भारत की अपनी दुकान इंडिया सोना,
अपने देश का सामान
इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना, इंडिया सोना। MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला। Living my best life.
Mindfully crafted home decor fabrics.
Sansar, a D-Decor brand. Live consciously.
प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरीडे।
साथियों, हम नागरिक देवो भवः, नागरिक देवो भवः के जिस मंत्र के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, नेक्स्ट जनरेशन जीएसटी रिफॉर्म में इसकी साफ झलक दिखाई देती है। अगर हम इनकम टैक्स में छूट और जीएसटी में छूट को जोड़ दें तो एक साल में जो निर्णय हुए हैं उससे देश के लोगों को 2.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा की बचत होगी। और तभी तो मैं कह रहा हूं ये बचत उत्सव है। साथियों, विकसित भारत के लक्ष्य तक पहुंचने के लिए हमें आत्मनिर्भरता के रास्ते पर चलना ही होगा और भारत को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने का बहुत बड़ा दायित्व हमारे एमएसएमईज यानी हमारे लघु, मध्यम और कुटीर उद्योगों पर भी है, जो देश के लोगों की जरूरत का है, जो हम देश में ही बना सकते हैं, वो हमें देश में ही बनाना चाहिए। साथियों, जीएसटी की दरें कम होने से नियम और प्रक्रियाएं और आसान बनने से हमारे एमएसएमईज, हमारे लघु उद्योगों को, कुटीर उद्योगों को बहुत फायदा होगा। उनकी बिक्री बढ़ेगी और टैक्स भी कम देना पड़ेगा, यानी उनको भी डबल फायदा होगा। इसलिए आज मेरी एमएसएमई से लघु उद्योग हो, सूक्ष्म उद्योग हो, कुटीर उद्योग हो, आप सबसे बहुत अपेक्षाएं हैं। आपको भी पता है, जब भारत समृद्धि के शिखर पर था तब भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था का मुख्य आधार हमारे एमएसएमईज थे, हमारे लघु और कुटीर उद्योग थे। भारत की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, भारत में बने सामानों की क्वालिटी बेहतर होती थी। हमें उस गौरव को वापस पाना है। हमारे लघु उद्योग जो बनाए वो दुनिया में हर कसौटी पर बेस्ट हो, उत्तम से उत्तम हो।
A shocking incident unfolded in court today as lawyer attempted to attack Chief Justice of India, B.R. Gavai. The incident unfolded during a routine hearing when a lawyer, Rakesh Kishore, suddenly rushed towards the judge's dais. Eyewitnesses described the scene as chaotic, with the lawyer attempting to throw an object at the CJI. Fortunately, security personnel were quick to respond and escorted the lawyer out of the courtroom. As the lawyer was being led away, he was heard shouting slogans, causing a further disturbance. However, the Chief Justice of India remained calm and composed, urging the other lawyers present to continue with their arguments.
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime. रहो बेफिक्र।
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जलजीरा मसाला।
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, mass comm, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
Our pure Shahi Paneer Masala. Delicious, healthy, every day.
Last night, someone dropped the caboose. Well, almost. But Cubo AI stopped them with an automatic spotlight and a blaring alarm.
Cubo smart security cameras. Not just record, it protects.
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
Living my best life.
Mindfully crafted home decor fabrics. Sansar, a D-Decor brand. Live consciously.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात।
वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है?
अरे मेरे राजा।
Bliss. Sometimes it dances on your skin like first rain. It teases, it soothes, and sometimes speaks without words. Experience bliss in all its forms with Hindwear. Hindwear, designed for bliss.
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला। MDH।
कल यानी नवरात्रि के प्रथम दिवस 22 सितंबर को सूर्योदय के साथ ही नेक्स्ट जनरेशन जीएसटी रिफॉर्म्स लागू हो जाएंगे। एक तरह से कल से देश में जीएसटी बचत उत्सव।
One issue which obviously is important and is being watched not just in the region but globally as well is the next steps in the internal situation in Bangladesh. We have all seen, for instance, the announcements and the statements that have been made with regard to the next elections in Bangladesh. I understand that time frame for February has been indicated in this regard. India is firmly in favor of free, fair, inclusive and participatory elections in Bangladesh, and it is in favor of these elections being held at the earliest possible time. Look forward to these elections taking place. As I said, we hope that they are held without any delay. And also that we are looking forward to engage with any government that emerges as a result of these elections.
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime. Raho befikar.
Bliss. Sometimes it dances on your skin like first rain. It teases, it soothes, and sometimes speaks without words. Experience bliss in all its forms with Hindwear. Hindwear, designed for bliss.
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
Last night, someone stole my car. Well, almost. But Cubo AI stopped him with an automatic spotlight and a blaring alarm.
Cubo smart security cameras. Not just record, it protects.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात।
वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है?
अरे मेरे राजा।
मसाला।
इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रूंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रूंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
पहाड़ों में एक हाइकिंग शिप भी बन सकती है।
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिर्फ जलजीरा मसाला।
Living my best life.
Mindfully crafted home decor fabrics. Sansar, a D-Decor brand. Live consciously.
प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा हार्डवेयर मसाला।
साथियों, विकसित भारत के लक्ष्य तक पहुंचने के लिए हमें आत्मनिर्भरता के रास्ते पर चलना ही होगा और भारत को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने का बहुत बड़ा दायित्व हमारे MSMEs यानी हमारे लघु, मध्यम और कुटीर उद्योगों पर भी है, जो देश के लोगों की जरूरत का है, जो हम देश में ही बना सकते हैं, वो हमें देश में ही बनाना चाहिए। साथियों, GST की
A shocking incident unfolded in court today as lawyer attempted to attack Chief Justice of India, B.R. Gavai. The incident unfolded during a routine hearing when a lawyer, Rakesh Kishore, suddenly rushed towards the judge's dais. Eyewitnesses described the scene as chaotic, with the lawyer attempting to throw an object at the CJI. Fortunately, security personnel were quick to respond and escorted the lawyer out of the courtroom. As the lawyer was being led away, he was heard shouting slogans, causing a further disturbance. However, the Chief Justice of India remained calm and composed, urging the other lawyers present to continue with their arguments.
साथियों, विकसित भारत के लक्ष्य तक पहुंचने के लिए हमें आत्मनिर्भरता के रास्ते पर चलना ही होगा और भारत को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने का बहुत बड़ा दायित्व हमारे MSMEs यानी हमारे लघु, मध्यम और कुटीर उद्योगों पर भी है, जो देश के लोगों की जरूरत का है, जो हम देश में ही बना सकते हैं, वो हमें देश में ही बनाना चाहिए। साथियों, GST की दरें कम होने से नियम और प्रक्रियाएं और आसान बनने से हमारे MSMEs, हमारे लघु उद्योगों को, कुटीर उद्योगों को बहुत फायदा होगा। उनकी बिक्री बढ़ेगी और टैक्स भी कम देना पड़ेगा, यानी उनको भी डबल फायदा होगा। इसलिए आज मेरी MSMEs से लघु उद्योग हो, सूक्ष्म उद्योग हो, कुटीर उद्योग हो, आप सबसे बहुत अपेक्षाएं हैं। आपको भी पता है, जब भारत समृद्धि के शिखर पर था, तब भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था का मुख्य आधार हमारे MSMEs थे, हमारे लघु और कुटीर उद्योग थे। भारत की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, भारत में बने सामानों की क्वालिटी बेहतर होती थी। हमें उस गौरव को वापस पाना है। हमारे लघु उद्योग जो बनाए, वो दुनिया में हर कसौटी पर बेस्ट हो, उत्तम से उत्तम हो। हम जो मैन्युफैक्चर करें वो दुनिया में आन बान शान के साथ देश के सारे पैरामीटर को पार करने वाला हो। हमारे प्रोडक्ट्स की क्वालिटी दुनिया में भारत की पहचान बढ़ाए, भारत का गौरव बढ़ाए। हमें इस लक्ष्य को लेकर काम करना है। साथियों, देश की स्वतंत्रता को जैसे स्वदेशी के मंत्र से ताकत मिली, वैसे ही देश की समृद्धि को भी स्वदेशी के मंत्र से ही शक्ति मिलेगी। कल यानी नवरात्रि के प्रथम दिवस 22 सितंबर को सूर्योदय के साथ ही नेक्स्ट जनरेशन जीएसटी
BJP MP left blood-soaked for leading relief work in Bengal. BJP blames Trinamool goons for targeting MP and MLA. It's all-out political anarchy in Mamata's Bengal, debating tonight at 8 p.m. Wangchuk's wife moves Supreme Court against husband's detention. Wangchuk's wife challenges detention under NSA. Why Wangchuk's detention has a solid legal basis. Election Commission announces dates for the Bihar battle. The stage is set for the Bihar results on the 14th of November. SIR controversy settled. It's time to vote. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate. Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
On the show tonight, these visuals should tell you the condition of the governance situation in Bengal. These are members of parliament and MLAs who have almost just survived a lynching, and the Trinamool Congress says everything's okay. At 8:30 p.m. tonight, why we should have no sympathies for this man. He's extremely dangerous. His name is Sonam Wangchuk, and he's working on an agenda against the interests of the nation. And at 9 o'clock tonight, is it going to be tougher for Nitish this time? Is the BJP taking the Bihar election for granted? Can there be surprises? Ladies and gentlemen, visuals tell the story. Visuals do not lie. And when the visual is something like this, when a member of parliament, his face bloodied, almost lynched, while on his way to try and deliver relief supplies to an area hit, ladies and gentlemen, by the recent flooding in Jalpaiguri. Have a look at these pictures again and imagine there is a member of parliament out here. There is an MLA. The member of parliament is also a well-known tribal leader. His name is Khagen Murmu. His fault that he reached the flood-affected areas before Mamata Banerjee. That is his only fault in my view, ladies and gentlemen. The Siliguri MLA, his name is Shankar Ghosh. Mamata Banerjee justifying this, saying people are angry that he reached there for a photo op. Well, Mamata Banerjee, he reached there before you did. Before you did. And contrast this man who gets hit and assaulted in this way, and remind yourself all the time, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a member of parliament in Bengal, and Mamata Banerjee, who is the Home Minister of Bengal, has no concern. The least she could have done is to say, I'm concerned about the law and order situation. I'm really sorry this happened. I will find out why this happened. But Mamata Banerjee, who till yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, despite the flooding, despite all the heavy rain and flooding in Bengal, which has disrupted the lives of people, what was she doing? She was busy dancing with Bangla film industry cinema stars. She doesn't care about the people of Bengal. Mamata Banerjee is in a political state today where she couldn't care less about what happens happening in Bengal. But if somebody reaches a relief camp or an area where there is flooding, where people have been affected, and even if there is an allegation that the act of assault has been carried out by Trinamool Congress workers, you have to be concerned. It is a member of parliament who has almost escaped murder. But if as a chief minister who happens to hold the home portfolio, you disregard this almost to the point of legitimizing it, then I think you have no right to be in that position anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my clear view that Mamata Banerjee is at that point in her political career where it will only go downhill. I know that there are people in Bengal who are comfortable with her because they have their arrangement with her. You ask a lot of people in the business community in Bengal, they'll say, okay, we're fine with her because they have their arrangements with her. But is it good for Bengal? Is it good for the country? It's absolutely not, ladies and gentlemen. This visual, full frame now, of what happened, full frame, what happened to the member of parliament who went there to do relief work should wake us all up. This is the nature of Gundaism that has been legitimized in Bengal, and the Chief Minister of Bengal couldn't care less.
BJP MLA Shankar Ghosh and Malda North MP Khagen Murmu en route flooded areas in Jalpaiguri. A mob surrounded this BJP delegation, launching a brutal attack. The parliamentarian, Murmu, received severe injuries to his head. His face covered in blood, clothes soaked red. Broken windshield of their car shows the intensity of the attack. Shattered glass and stones around the car share the story of the battery. BJP is alleging a Trinamool hand in the attack.
ममता जी को यह पता लग चुका है कि उनकी हार अवश्यंभावी है, इसलिए उनके कार्यकर्ता खीज और बौखलाहट में इस प्रकार की हिंसा की घटनाओं को अंजाम देने की खिसियाहट और बौखलाहट दिखा रहे हैं.
Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, on the other hand, has a bizarre logic to it. She has blamed the victims, the BJP leaders in this case, saying that bringing in large convoys could have hurt people's sentiments.
हम नहीं चाहते हैं उसका लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बिगड़े. हम कभी नहीं चाहते हैं कोई इंसिडेंट हो. और ये भी ठीक है अगर कोई फ्लड का एरिया में 30-40 गाड़ी लेके चला जाए तो एक जनता को दुख होता है. जिसको रोटी कपड़ा मकान छीन गया उसको पास आज रोटी कपड़ा मकान का जरूरत है. इसीलिए मैं पॉलिटिक्स करने के लिए हम उधर में नहीं जाने चाहते हैं.
Speaking about sentiments, here's the same Chief Minister who was busy celebrating when North Bengal was reeling under floods. An attack on legislators, parliamentarians, nothing new under Mamata Banerjee's regime. Even journalists from the Republic Media Network have borne the brunt. It's rule of law versus political hooliganism, and Mamata Banerjee has chosen her side.
Priyanka Peripheral of the BJP. And we have these visuals on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, watch them carefully. This is a member of parliament in Bengal, and Mamata Banerjee is justifying the attack on the member of parliament. We have Tausif Khan of the Trinamool Congress with us. Tausif, the Home Minister, not one word from her about concern. Not one word that I will arrest the accused. She is, on the contrary, saying that it is justified that if someone goes to do relief work with a few cars with him, then it provokes them. She has not gone there herself. When she goes there, will she be driving herself on a scooty? Or will she be going in an avalanche of cars? Will Mamata Banerjee be driving a scooter to do relief work there? She's not gone there till now. Has she gone there till now? Has she gone there till now? Priyanka, has she gone there till now? No, she has not gone there. She's not. No. But if someone else goes, that person must be almost killed. A person must be almost killed while the chief minister is busy dancing. She's dancing. Look at the pictures of her dancing. She's too busy dancing to go to Jalpaiguri. She's dancing with cinema stars from Bengal. She wants to be dancing, ladies and gentlemen. You have a chief minister who's dancing, who's having a damn good time in Bengal, and show her with the film stars, because Mamata Banerjee loves to be with celebs. Show her with the celebs, please. For God's sake, Pradeep, you know the visuals, which we have to show now. You have the visuals, Pradeep. Yeah. This is Mamata Banerjee. Is the audio there also? We can see the audio of Mamata Banerjee dancing with the celebs. She's having such a good time while the cinema stars dance. And all actors and actresses are dancing there. She doesn't have the time to go to the people. She's dancing. The least she could have done, Priyanka, the least she could have done is say, I will not be dancing with cinema stars while people die and lose homes. But she won't do that. And when a BJP MP goes, he's almost murdered, and she looks the other way.
Arnab, she was dancing shamelessly when people were losing their lives, when their families were mourning. So it is like they say in Bangla, no, that Karol postmaster.
Audio!
So this is... Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
So like we say in Bengali that Karol postmaster, Karol sarbonash.
Politics.
So this is exactly what Mamata Banerjee was busy doing. She was having a gala time. She was celebrating. We do not understand what kind of celebration is this, where 28 people have died, thousands are facing death and destruction, and she is enjoying this. This wasn't the first time. Just before this, during Durga Pujas, when people died of electrocution, she was busy doing dandiya. She was busy inaugurating pandals, but she did not have the time to visit the family of the victims. And yesterday also we have seen that this is the insensitivity, and she has the guts to say that if you will take cards, then people will get angry. No, it is you who is angry on the peoples of North Bengal, because North Bengal doesn't vote for TMC. Because North Bengal has rejected TMC.
When your MP...
So that is why she wanted them to suffer more and more. She wanted that they should go through this kind of destruction. Lives should be destroyed. Children should be there on the streets without home, homeless. And she was busy dancing with the princess holding hands.
We now come to the attempt of murder, which she's justifying, right? She's justifying it, Tausif.
BJP is being insensitive by playing politics over this issue. Right now is the time to carry out the rescue operation.
Who almost killed the MP? Who almost murdered the MP?
But BJP...
Who almost murdered the MP?
Playing politics.
The MP was almost murdered. Who almost murdered a member of parliament?
How can you say they were Trinamool workers? Your BJP MP faced the same fate in Himachal. Kangana Ranawat also was greeted by go back slogans in Himachal Pradesh flood affected area.
Priyanka, audio! Go to Himachal or talk about Bengal. Shamelessly, your chief minister is not elected to dance when people are mourning. She's been elected to take care of people, but she was busy dancing. She was busy dancing when people were being electrocuted. She did not have the time to meet their families. Up till now, she hasn't met. Forget that. Now the celebration is over. Till date, she hasn't met the families of the victims. Not just that, forget meeting the families of the victims.
My question to you is, Priyanka, 1 minute, I'll fix the audio there. Producers, get the audio fixed for Priyanka. I shouldn't have to prompt you on that. Do it immediately without my prompting. And you listen to me, Tausif, right now. Tausif, a question for you. Tausif, listen.
Compensation.
Tausif, a question for you. A question for you. A member of parliament almost gets killed while he's going there to do relief work. Now, you may not like relief work. You may call it a photo opportunity. You may say he should not have gone, whatever. That's your personal view.
He was going there for photo op.
Connect my audio from...
Yeah, he was going there for? He was going for what? He's going...
Photo op.
And why has...
Photo op, to take pictures.
And one thing.
Yes.
Tausif,
regardless of that...
Tausif, listen. I ask you a question, right? Listen. You're saying that the member of parliament deserved to be killed because he went for a photo op. That is a matter of your perception, that the member of parliament went for a photo op. But at least he went. Your leader, Mamata Banerjee, has not even gone. Your chief minister is busy dancing. Your chief minister is busy dancing. At least the BJP MP went. Your chief minister is busy dancing with the cinema stars. Look at her.
In the rescue operation.
Oh, so what was she doing? Was she doing
Darjeeling district, Jalpaiguri district.
Tausif, was she doing a rescue operation while dancing with the cinema stars?
Damage. People have lost their life.
When people had lost their lives, why was she dancing? Why was she dancing yesterday?
Their politics.
Why was she dancing yesterday? Why was she dancing yesterday?
You don't know that Durga Puja is such a...
But yeah, I know Durga Puja is on. I know Vijay Dashami is over. You are having a carnival after that. This is 1 minute. But do you have to dance when people die? Can't you say? So she's saying, she's saying, I may be dancing, but you have no reason to question why I'm dancing when people die. Priyanka!
Audio. With the tax money. What kind of carnival was going on? What was the celebration? Arnab, she made all the idols of Durga pandals, come before her, and they were all bought in this carnival, and Mamata Banerjee was sitting there like a queen.
Link up.
So Durga was being dragged in front of Mamata. And then she was dancing.
Awarded celebration.
What celebration?
The United Nations recognized.
What celebration?
His audio is not right now. You have a person on audio or not?
And you should know that. I pity on your knowledge that you do not know about it.
You don't have a person on audio.
You call yourself journalist and you call yourself all political leaders.
Listen, you Mamta stooge. Listen to me. You Mamta stooge. You are a Mamta stooge. You must tell me why she's dancing and not with the people. Why she's dancing with the cinema stars. Could she not have told the cinema stars, I'll dance later? Mamata Banerjee dancing with the cinema stars is part of a Durga Puja ritual. Is it part of a Durga Puja ritual? Durga Puja is not complete till Mamata Banerjee dances with the cinema stars. Mamata Banerjee has to dance with the cinema stars. Put your finger down. Put your finger down. Stop trying to threaten me.
Victims.
Mamata Banerjee dancing with the cinema stars is the Durga Puja ritual. Under which Durga Puja ritual, Baba? Tell me.
For the rescue operation.
Tell me, Durga Puja is not complete unless Mamata dances with the cinema stars. Priyanka? He says Durga Puja is not complete.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
I'm saying. What kind of celebration was this? What kind of celebration? Where Durga idols were dragged in front of Mamata Banerjee. She's sitting like a queen there. We have never seen that this is the culture in Bengal. We have never seen this culture of Bengal.
Show the pictures from today.
Heroes and heroines, actors and upper age. What kind of celebration was that? 28 people killed. Their dead bodies, half of them not even recovered. And then she's celebrating. What was she celebrating exactly? Yesterday there was no Durga Puja. What was the need? What was the necessity of the carnival? She should have rushed to the spot.
Rescue operation? No, you have not joined.
On the contrary, the Prime Minister monitored the entire thing. And he sent the National Disaster Committee over there so that they can take action and save people.
Where is the Chief Minister
now? But we see cruelty is dancing over here. Cruelty is dancing and compassion is being pelted stones on. Now this has become the culture of West Bengal. And they are shamelessly...
Ladies and gentlemen, the other big story today, I think our package on that is ready. But Mamata Banerjee, ladies and gentlemen, has no conscience, no empathy, no ability to govern. And she's taken Bengal down by decades and centuries. We really, really, really hope better sense prevails very soon. Going on to my next news story, ladies and gentlemen, what has been happening in Ladakh requires some commentary. Sonam Wangchuk's wife has gone to the Supreme Court claiming that her husband is being victimized. And the Supreme Court has, in a routine way, issued notice to the center so that this matter gets discussed. Fact of the matter is, my firm view, Sonam Wangchuk is a very, very dangerous man. He's not a social reformer. He is not an educationist. He is not an environmentalist. He's carrying out a very sinister agenda, an agenda which will hurt our national interest and compromise our sovereignty. Let's debate.
Ngi ujuat kaltes I junge tangches tantan metna tenenga I jungo korang gyurchukche sena nge mitse tangche Katspochang manovale nija tugyud suda Arab Springs erkango Arab Springs erkane Pogulji revolution ji gyonskap Arabe yul gonena yul chuge chige jung masposkap ju government chikman government took sposkap Libya government skore fanskap Yemen government skore fanskap Syria na civil war sonkap Tesam ni chik me tuk sonkap Muhammad Bouazizi tenatang jiga miyanale
On September 26, 2025, Sonam Wangchuk was detained by the Leh police under the sections of National Security Act for his provocative speeches that allegedly fueled the violence that culminated on September 24th.
Pakistan na Skardu Baltistan gunlang Khongrang assembly jik yote nogal angoldoa potla jana gana tene autonomous region shna jik yot yakana ne potpang chigin yang jana khorana jagare state chokla province nishu saksum jik yot yakale te thangme thoa autonomous region gunlam mari wangchayot jano
yang tene daksa mangpe mols thak chat pe gyurja yong chezeno Nepal la yong steoto Bangladesh la yong steoto Sri Lanka yong steoto miman se gyurja kyong anok tene chik chik shina tene kyong anok samara reale
11 days since his detention. Today, his wife, Gitanjali Angmo, moved to the Supreme Court to seek his immediate release.
It was for immediate release because this was an illegal detention, is what we had asked for. He's in no way a national security threat, वो किसी angle से नहीं है, तो उनका immediate release.
In her petition, Wangchuk's wife argued that Sonam's right to personal liberty and freedom of speech are violated by his detention under the NSA. The plea also sought to know the grounds for detention of Wangchuk, with Gitanjali maintaining that Sonam was only engaged in peaceful Gandhian protests and that his actions did not threaten national security. This, despite weeks ago, the Ladakh administration had made scathing allegations against Wangchuk. Representing the centre, SG Tushar Mehta countered the claims of the petition, stating the grounds for detention were supplied to the detainee. After hearing the plea, the Supreme Court has issued a notice to the centre, with the next hearing set for October 14th. Meanwhile, Wangchuk remains in Jodhpur Central Jail.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, our guests are not ready yet. I have just been informed by our producers that they will be ready in some time. Till then, I have Sushil Pandit and Savio Rodriguez, while my production team gets together the rest of the guests in time so that we can take the discussion forward. Sushil Pandit and Savio Rodriguez, is he an innocent man? The presentation right now is the innocent man, Gandhian type of character, you know, speaks softly, Amir Khan put him into some movie, I'm told, I don't know, and, you know, a victim. Savio, what do you think?
Well, I have just two questions to ask the people supporting Sonam Wangchuk. Having met him personally a couple of years ago, I believe Sonam Wangchuk has transformed over the last 4 to 5 years, and that transformation needs some answers. So the first question that I asked, and I will ask him if I get an opportunity, is why did he run away from a protest that turned violent, which was a protest
Because
that
he's
he
a coward.
himself was leading?
Because he's a coward. He provoked the protest. Sonam Wangchuk is a coward. He provoked the protest. He told people to do what happened in Nepal and Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. And like a coward, he ran away after that. He was not willing to take public responsibility for the consequences of his own actions. Sonam Wangchuk is a coward.
The second question, of course, is this is the man who's portrayed himself to be a Deshbhakt. So I want to ask him, under what pretext, what authority, what frame of mind has he said in one of his videos that he would allow infiltrators from China to walk in to India and he will point out to them where to go in India just because he's upset with the government? There are many times when you could be upset with the government, but to take a stand that's contrary to what is necessary for India and India's national security is very, very dangerous. And that is the problem I have with Sonam Wangchuk. Sonam Wangchuk rode on the success of the movie Three Idiots. He was a nobody before that. He got popularity for that. He's got people's admiration. So why doesn't he tell the people what really transpired as far as that violent protest is concerned and why he ran away? Why did he make a statement saying that I will allow the Chinese infiltrators to come into India? And third, why did he bring up the Gen Z protests that happened in Bangladesh, in Sri Lanka and Nepal and referred it
because
to the
he wants to help China.
And thereby afterwards there's a violent protest. Are the people who are supporting him going to answer these questions? Because what he has done is taken the good people of Ladakh and brandished them as people as being a part of a violent protest when they are not. This entire violent protest that has happened in Ladakh is being investigated by the NSA and right now the NIA, and at this point of time, it is important to understand who are the players behind it, because there were many Nepalis that were found dead. There were many people who came from Doda as well, and there are also reports of international people being involved in it. So can Sonam Wangchuk tell the people of this country the truth? Stop portraying yourself as an innocent martyr, which is very similar to what you were going to do. It is something we had known all along. The point is, please answer these questions. Right now, the NSA is on you, and they will get the information that they want.
Now, point is that he did say, Iftikhar, that what happened in Nepal must happen in Ladakh. What happened in Bangladesh must happen in Ladakh. What happened in Sri Lanka must happen in Ladakh, which means he was calling for violence. Why else would he have said that? He said what has happened in these countries, in Nepal, that should happen in Ladakh. Why did he say that? And after he said it, the violence happened. So he was calling for violence. In Nepal, by the way, an ex-prime minister's wife was burnt alive. He wanted that situation. In Ladakh, he said it and it was on record. Viewers, Sheikh Hamir of the Congress is looking down right now because he knows that the nub of the issue, Sushil, that is the nub of the issue. An attempt to create mass violence in a strategically important part of the country. Sheikh, come on, say something.
Well, you have already said so much. First of all, you called him coward. And I was just checking some tweets. Some calling him bastard, some calling him coward. It's very unfortunate that such
I only
words are
called him a
used.
coward. You are using the other language. I am saying he is a coward because if you provoke violence and then want to say I have nothing to do with it,
He's not a coward.
then you are a coward if
He's
you're
the
not
one-
taking.
if he
No,
was
but
a
did he
cow-
provoke
he's
the
not-
violence? Did he not provoke? Did he not call for Nepal to happen in Ladakh?
You only want to listen.
Did he not want
to
Nepal to
people
happen
who
in Ladakh?
subscribe to whatever you are
Did he
saying.
not want Nepal to happen in Ladakh?
It's You believe whatever you are saying.
No, I am not. I'll run the soundbite. Pull the soundbite.
Don't try to put your words in my mouth. When I am speaking,
well,
let
I will
me speak.
play it for you again. All the guests will be on the screen. While I play that soundbite again, it must be heard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Saying it happened in Ladakh, it happened. What happened in Nepal should happen in Ladakh is not environmentalism by any degree. Don't be stupid about it. Come on. I'll play the soundbite. I'll play the soundbite. Hear this.
Oh, this is not the debate.
Yang tene laksa mangpe mols thak chat pe gyurja yong chezeno. Nepal la yong steodo, Bangladesh la yong steodo, Sri Lanka yong steodo, miwan se gyurja kyong anok tene. Chik chik shina tene kyong anok samara reale.
And he did this after what happened in Nepal. We all know there was an American hand in what happened in Nepal. He has been taking money from American groups. And we all know what happened in Nepal. I'll play this one more time. He's saying what happened in Nepal, we should do it in Ladakh. We must have violence in Ladakh. That's what he's saying. Pardon me?
Were you sleeping? Were you sleeping till then? When he was taking money from America?
I'm not sleeping. I sleep 7 hours a day. I have a good sleep, but that happens at night. And even then, if you call me on my mobile phone, I'll take the call at 3 o'clock. I'm asking you, he asked for violence in Nepal. Play the soundbite again. Play it so these people listen. Play it once again.
You're answering.
Nepal la yong steodo, Bangladesh la yong steodo, Sri Lanka yong steodo, miwan se gyurja kyong anok tene. Chik chik shina tene kyong anok samara reale.
So you are saying burn Ladakh. After Nepal burn, he's saying burn Ladakh. What else is he saying, Sushil? He's saying burn Ladakh. If it can happen there, it can happen here.
This is not the way debate should be conducted.
Debate what? Because I've I put the evidence before you. Should I open the lines right now? You don't think?
So you don't let me speak.
I let you speak. Did he say?
You don't let me speak.
Did he ask for violence? Did he call for violence? Did he call for violence? Did he call for violence?
Somebody in your debate, Arnab, somebody in your debate, rather nobody. He is saying Sonam Wangchuk just because of 3 idiot people know him. This idiot is talking about Sonam Wangchuk.
I don't want to talk about Bollywood, yaar. I don't care 2 hoots for Bollywood. I don't get 2 hoots for Bollywood.
Nobody knows him.
2 hoots.
And he's talking about
I'm talking about someone who wanted to burn Ladakh.
Who is actually the Deshbhakt. Isko Deshbhakt kehte hain. Sonam Wangchuk.
अरे छोड़ो ना यार, वो लद्दाख को जलाने की बात कर रहा था. कौन है वो लद्दाख को जलाने वाला? कौन है वो? कौन है?
Don't try to say कि यहाँ नेपाल बनेगा, वो
धमकी मत दीजिए, धमकी मत दो. Don't धमको fire on my program.
Damko fire. I know what you are trying to.
I am saying he called. मैंने बोला. I said he wanted Nepal to happen.
When he was protesting peacefully. Why didn't you put a debate on that?
What is peaceful, Sushil? What is peaceful about saying Nepal में जो हुआ इधर करो? What is peaceful about it? Nepal में flower competition हुआ. Sushil, come on, please.
So you are accepting the failure.
Thank you, Arnab, for having me in your show.
Something like that.
Welcome, sir.
One could understand Rahul Gandhi invoking Nepal, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh because he has lost consecutive elections badly. And this is his only hope to come to power through anarchy and chaos and violence. But why Sonam Wangchuk? If he is on the threshold of a political career, he should have at least tried contesting elections before so frustratingly calling people to violence and resorting to chaos and anarchy. Problem here is, and I count myself among his several admirers due to his track record of having championing causes and used moderate language till now. But unfortunately, there is another well-meaning person, probably well-thought-of person, succumbing to this temptation of overnight glory by asking people to resort to violence, to anarchy, to chaos, to arson and looting. And it has sadly cost us lives. This is an exemplary case of people not watching their actions eventually becoming a reason for this kind of problem in a most sensitive geography of India. Ladakh, we must not forget, has both Pakistan and China breathing down our necks. And in this place, if people take to such adventurism. You must not forget, it is Congress's 4 councillors who a day before the chaos broke out called for this kind of violence. One of them actually said that he would personally go and burn down the BJP office and pelt stones, and he was found there when such things happened. So Congress is complicit in it. Sonam Wangchuk became the face of it, and Rahul Gandhi's fond desire of seeing India repeat things like Nepal, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka came true in Ladakh. This is the crux of the story. I feel Sonam Wangchuk owes an apology. If he's sincere, if he actually is a patriot, he must express regrets, ask people to calm down and abjure violence.
Why would he say
forgiveness?
When you are saying that he's getting funded from America and China, why would he apologize?
I should not have fled the scene.
Prove it.
In retrospect, admit to these mistakes. Only then his sincerity would be established all over again. Till then, he would remain a suspect.
No, he's already gone rogue. He's not an environmentalist. He's a hardcore politician who has incited violence. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm opening the lines tonight. We have 2 breaking news stories. The Prime Minister has spoken to the Chief Justice of India, Justice Gavai. There's been an attack on him earlier today. Thankfully, everything's safe. He was not hurt by it. We're so relieved about that. And the Prime Minister has responded to that. He's spoken to the Chief Justice, expressed his concern and condemned the attack. The other big story is that we have film star from the south, Vijay Deveragoda, who had a car accident, but thankfully he's safe, he's moved on. These are just 2 quick breaking news developments I wanted to apprise you about. Now we have another, sympathizer of Sonam Wangchuk. We have with us on the program Pulla Rao. Pulla Rao, the man is an extremist, he's a militant. He's violent.
Let me interrupt you.
He's called for violence. And
nobody would have made a separate Ladakh territory. Whoever knows geopolitics for the next 100 years, would you do such a thing? When all was going well, what was the earthly reason to put your head in the mouth of a crocodile? Why do you go to border states and do this? People in border states, you created trouble. And then you blame the guys who do it. You cannot expect to divide up a border state like this and then blame somebody else for good behavior. Who did this?
No, I'm talking about Sonam Wangchuk.
Mr. Pulla Rao,
you are making a political point, and to that, my response, Mr. Pulla Rao, is that I, for one, am against having elections in Jammu and Kashmir. I thought it was wrong of the central government. There was no need for the Modi government to try and pacify the Gupkar gang, and it is wrong. But that's a policy issue. On that basis, Sushil is coming in. On that basis, you don't say, what happened in Nepal, let's do it in Ladakh, let's burn Ladakh. Let's burn the place down.
You can't.
No, but that's what he did, effectively.
No.
But that's what he did. And now these crybabies from the Congress are coming and supporting it.
I need 1 minute before my friend speaks. I need 1 minute. This is a terrible decision. Take it back. Status quo ante. Everybody will be happy. Everybody will be well behaved. To say somebody, you leave a tiger in the jungle and then say it has eaten a goat. This is not correct.
Mr. Pulla Rao's insistence is...
You're blaming the wrong people. This won't stop.
No, Mr. Pulla Rao, you are wrong here. If you are saying that neutering of Article 370 is to be blamed for it, I'm sorry. Would you rather prefer this sensitive piece of geography to be under control of Abdullahs and Muftis? Do you think that this piece of geography was safer in the hands of the Gupkar gang? Is that what you are saying? Is a union territory directly under the control of the Home Ministry and under the supervision of Centre safer?
Who is the wise guy?
Or not?
See the future. See the future. They're not going to keep quiet.
There is no debate about it.
You as a patriot.
There is absolutely no argument in this case.
Condemn this fellow.
Ladakh is much safer directly under the control of Centre than under the control of Gupkar and the politicians like that.
Condemn them.
And Ladakh was yearning for freedom from the yoke of Jammu and Kashmir. Ladakh was aspiring for autonomy. from exploitative colonialism of Jammu and Kashmir's dominant politics. Ladakh celebrated when Article 370 was neutered. You cannot allow these malcontents to take control of Ladakh.
Who asked you to divide it? Who asked you to divide it? Who asked you to divide it? Who asked you? What was the logic? What was the logic to divide it?
What is the logic? What is the logic? 1 minute. What is the logic? Answer the question. Answer that. What is the logic of saying let Ladakh burn? I want what happened in Nepal to happen in Ladakh. Where is the logic there? Yeah, Iftikhar, what is the logic there? You think we will sit quietly and watch while Sonam Wangchu does this Bollywood style violence in Ladakh?
Admit it.
You hold your
tongue. Enough to admit it. I made a mistake. Status quo ante. Have the guts if you're a patriot to say that. But do what the Chinese do.
But
do
why,
what
why
Americans
did he say,
do.
I want what happened in Nepal to happen in Ladakh? Don't avoid the question. Why did he call for Nepal-type violence? Why did he call for Nepal-type violence? Why did he call for Nepal-type violence?
Arnab, I suggest you to hold your tongue. You will feel embarrassed later.
I suggest you join a circus. I can get you a good role.
No, you will feel embarrassed.
I suggest you join a circus. You'll get a good role.
No.
I won't tell you what role.
Don't use such words.
I imagine what role you'll get in a circus.
Supreme Court don't become judge. Don't become Supreme Court.
Savio is on the debate. I'll say what I want. Who are you? Who are you?
In all humility, there was a beautiful movie made, Three Idiots. But I think they should make a sequel to Three Idiots and call it Four Idiots and introduce Iftikhar. This guy, whoever he is.
Sheikh Amin.
He should be the fourth idiot. Because he's not understanding the problem that we are.
I think he was waiting for this one, Manu, because I called him the idiot.
No, you be the fourth idiot. That's okay.
And this nobody knows him. And he's talking about the person.
You fit the character. It's okay.
He has contributed to this nation.
I understand.
He is the hero.
Because the fourth idiot character fits you. That's fine. Be happy. Be happy about it. Now let's get back to the debate. The point is Sonam Wangchuk certainly told the crowd, the people who came for the protest, as you rightly said, Arnab, to bring about something similar to what happened in Nepal.
Yes, you really heard that
Nepal,
when he was protesting in that cold, peacefully.
That's what he spoke about.
On the call.
And you didn't report that. You were not talking about that.
I'm saying you're saying that this is a 19-1A issue. One minute. Sheikh, are you a lawyer? Do you know anything about the law? Are you a liar or a lawyer? Actually, you're a liar. No, that's why you don't deserve to be a lawyer. Right, but I'll give you both. Sheikh, listen to me. You say that this is a 19-1A issue and Sonam Wangchu's wife all goes crying that the detention is a direct assault on fundamental rights under Article 1A of the Constitution. But Article 19-1A is also subject to the Article 19-2, which says there are reasonable restrictions. Reasonable restriction being if you're attacking the sovereignty of the country. And you're saying you're calling for a Nepal-type situation, then you're arguing under 19-1. You must be mad.
Because of Sonam Wangchuk, there is a threat to the sovereignty, but there is no threat to sovereignty when Chinese occupy our land. You don't feel that threat.
When who?
There is no threat to the sovereignty when Chinese occupy our land and you don't feel.
Where are they? Show me the proof. Show me the sabut. Show me the sabut. Stop lying. Where's the sabut?
You failed.
Sabut.
BJP has a direct
stop lying.
You've never shown any proof. There is as much authenticity in that as it is in the Pakistani claims that they bombed Delhi.
Do you even understand?
He seems to be talking like a Pakistani. That's exactly what Pakistanis have been saying. That's exactly what Pakistanis are saying. That China has taken land in India. Please show the proof.
Because I'm a Muslim, I'm a Pakistani.
If we can't show the
proof. You Pakistani. Because you're not a Muslim.
They're saying that, okay, Mohan Joshi from Pune. Take up our callers. Mohan Joshi tonight, Mohan. Hi, Mr. Joshi. Are you can hear me?
Yeah, I'm there.
Are you for or against Wangchuk?
Against.
Why?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, reduce your TV set, otherwise we get the point.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, whether it is Wangchuk or whether it is anybody trying to, destabilize India, for that matter, has to be, taken into account, put under NSA and please do not let him out at all till situation is under control. Let him be a environmentalist again, and then only you take him out.
Precisely, he's not an environmentalist. Seema from Faridabad. Seema, hi.
Hi, Mr. Goswami.
Hi.
This is quite evident from his speech that he wanted to spread anarchy in Ladakh. One thing. And second thing, he first called the youth to come on the streets, on the roads.
Yeah.
And then he himself ran away from the scene.
Because he's a coward, Sim. I'm telling you, he provoked the violence and Sheikh doesn't like it, but he's a coward.
Yes, he is.
He told the youth, go on the streets, create a Nepal situation and then ran away like a coward.
Yeah, he is a coward. And one suggestion I would like to give you, Mr. Arnab, actually, the entire opposition is setting the youth on fire. If I'm not wrong, they are misleading the youth.
Well, you know, I'll tell you one thing. We have to create a movement where we can discriminate between these things. You're not going to like it. This man is the Yasin Malik of activism. You understand, Sheikh? He's the Yasin Malik of activism. The Yasin Malik used to say, I'm a freedom fighter.
He's far dangerous.
You already decided.
Yasin Malik and Sonam Wangchuk should both be locked up.
And these people are telling you, don't leave him. Don't leave him.
Well, whatever. People believe in me. People believe in me. People don't believe in you. Or your party. But anyway, is your leader landed back from Colombia yet, by the way?
By the way, who are you? By the way, who are you?
Well, I don't know. I saw a speech where he said that decentralization is as important as having a motorcycle engine or something like that that's gone viral. Have you seen it, ladies and gentlemen? I was wondering whether it's an AI-generated clip.
He is not terrorist. He was protesting democratically.
Okay, Navina from Hyderabad, one caller, and then we're moving on. Navina, hi, Navina. Navina.
Hi, Arnab.
What's your take?
Hi. Yeah, finally I got the chance to speak with you.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to know that why is the government keeping quiet? They are not booking these people by NSA. Now this is Sonam Wangchuk, but what about the others also? Inside and outside the country, they're going and defending the country.
The government has reacted late on Sonam Wangchuk. That's the problem with our government. They should have done this earlier. He had shown enough signs of creating trouble, then you try and pacify him, manage him. It doesn't work like that. That's my take, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not here.